This is the most unstoppable offense in Madden 27. It has some of the most annoying plays in the game, some of the best one-play touchdowns, and the best part is it's super easy to run. And in this video, I'll show you exactly where to find it, how to set it up to make it almost unguardable, and then I'll take it into an online head-to-head game so you can see it in action. Now, everything you see in this video is going to be from the Tampa Bay Offensive Playbook in Madden 27. And today, we're going to be covering the formations tight doubles and Y-off trips. And as always, if you want access to this full scheme with even more unstoppable setups and one-play touchdowns, you can find that on WinMadden.com. To win more, go here. The first play we're going to talk about is probably the most annoying play in all Madden 27, and if you followed us last year, you know it already. This is the play cross wheels from the formation tight doubles. Now, to run this play in this formation, we're always going to make sure our running back and our tight end are to the wide side of the field. You can see the ball's on the left hash mark here. Our running back and tight end are to the right side. Now, here's what the play art looks like. In order to set this up, we're going to simply streak our inside slot receiver on the short side. And then this year, I actually do recommend putting the running back on an out route because those routes really do a nice job against man coverage. So we're going to start by showing this against the cover 3, but I want you to imagine this as if it's any type of zone coverage. Your reads aren't going to change whether it's cover 2, cover 3, cover 4, match, doesn't matter. So our first read is always the wheel route by X. This is maybe the most annoying route in all of Madden 27 because what you're going to see, if they do not have a hard flat on the outside, you're going to be able to quick throw this every single time, and it's going to be 5, 10, 15, sometimes even 20 yards to try to guard this thing. That was a cover 3. Here's a cover 2, right? Cloud flat on the outside. Streak Y, running back on an out route, snap the football. Again, no hard flat out there. Quick throw it. You can see here, we got it to the outside. We picked up like 15, 20 yards on that simple, easy throw. Now, again, it doesn't matter what zone they're in, but let's just go ahead and shade down a cover 3. You might be thinking, all right, they've got a hard flat out there. I can't throw the wheel route anymore. No, if you are on a hash mark with this, and you can see again, balls on the left hash, what you're going to see is all you need to do is wait for the wheel route to run behind the hard flat, and then you can hit them up the sideline and turn it even into a bigger gain. You can see we just picked up 20, 25 yards on this. This is the most annoying route in the game. Now, you might also be thinking, all right, what if they're in match? Match coverage will surely give this problems, right? So here's a cover 4 quarters, match defense. I do not have any zone drop set. Same setup. Snap the football, you're going to see that wheel route just breaks match coverage. And we've got him again on the sideline, and we're picking up an easy 5, 10, 15 yards just over and over and over again. If you see their zones back up, and let's just say that they man up the wheel route, right? They're going to take away the wheel, or they're just going to go manually play it. Well, you also still have other reads on this play. If the zones back up, you're just going to check down to the tight end underneath. And again, you can see easy 10, 15 yards on that. Very, very simple. And if they shade their coverage down, right? And again, just ignore the wheel route on the outside. If they shade their coverage down, then you're just going to have this deep crosser. And again, you can hit that down the field and you're going to pick up really, really nice yards on that. Again, that's going to be any zone coverage. It doesn't matter. This is just so hard to guard this play. Now, the best way to take away that route is to simply man it up. So they might run man defense on you, right? So let's just go ahead and set this up again. Your reads now is, all right, X is still going to be your first read. If he's there, take it. If not, you're then going to look to the drag route by the tight end and the deep crosser by B, and finally the running back on the out route. So let's go ahead and snap it here. You can see the tight end is open. We're just going to take him. Easy yards, right? That is very, very simple. So again, let's go to man coverage. Again, same setup, streak Y, RB on an out route. Snap the football. Again, here's why I like these running back out routes this year. I think they're so good. That time we got a bad catch animation, but we pick up an easy 5 yards on that. You can see how we can win really, really easily on that. And finally, one last time against man, this time I'm going to press, right? Snap the football, they're running press defense. Well, I can tell you this deep crosser just loves press defense. It does such a good job against it. And again, we're picking up huge yards. Again, this is why this is the base of our offense. This play makes it so hard to guard because they have to worry about so many things just out of this play that it's going to open up everything else for us. Now let's get to the next play. This is the most annoying RPO in Madden 27. The play is RPO read Y flat from the formation Y-off trips. Now, in order to properly run this play, we want to make sure our trips, which is our Y, RB, and B players, are to the wide side of the field. And again, you can see the balls on the left hash mark here. Our trips are to the wide side, the right side. So what makes this play so annoying is it has 3 really good options to it, but by far the best option is this tight end flat route. And I'm just going to show you, like, it is very good, and you're going to run into a lot of people that just have literally no idea how to stop this. If you've got a fast tight end, if you've got even somebody halfway decent in that spot, and you run into somebody who doesn't know how to defend this, I will show you how to defend this in this video, but you can just do this over and over and over again, and people will not know how to stop it. So very first and foremost, what I want to show you is what you're going to do when you break the huddle, because you need to know whether you can throw that tight end route or whether you need to read it or hand it off to your running back. And what you're going to do to do that is you're going to hold the right trigger and hit up on the right stick. And this is going to pull up your offensive play art, and it's going to pull up the defensive read keys, which are the players at the M, the P, and the R over their head. For the purposes of this video, we're just paying attention to the players at the P and the R over their head. But first and foremost, we are looking for the P defender. If you ever see him on a deep safety like he is now, or on a middle linebacker like where the M icon is, you can essentially almost always throw this tight end. He will just be open. He'll be either completely unguarded, or you'll be able to quick throw him for an easy 5-10 yards. He will be open over and over and over again. And this will even be true, again, in zone or in man coverage. Here's mid blitz, right? A lot of people run mid blitz, and a lot of people run it with like a cover 2 shell, something like this. And what you're going to see is, again, now the P defender has moved, but when the P defender is on a slot corner, this is when we actually need to read the play. So if he sinks back when the ball is snapped, then we're going to go ahead and throw it to the tight end automatically. If he bites down, we just need to pay attention if he's going to get blocked or not. So here we're going to snap the football. He bites down, but he's just going to get blocked. And again, we're turning this into a huge amount of yards. And a lot of people think they can run man coverage and stop this play. As you can clearly see there, we ran maybe the most meta version of man coverage, which is mid blitz in a cover 2 shell. And it's just not going to stop it. In fact, a lot of times, we got an immediate block shed by the outside corner on our wide receiver. But as you can see, that can go for big yards, even against one of the most annoying plays to go against in the game. Now, what if they are in some other type of defense? And let's go to cover 4 quarters. And if they go to cover 4 quarters, this is how you defend it, hint, hint, and they shade their defense down where they've got a hard flat, then you need to think twice about throwing this. So for example, again, here's the read key. That P defender is the player that we need to pay attention to. He's in the slot, so we do really need to pay attention to him. And because he's in a hard flat, what's going to happen is he is going to play this. And you're going to see that is not going to be open, and that can even be an interception if you're not careful with it. So if you see that player in that spot and you see them bite down, let me just see if I can get back to that here. Here we go. Then you're going to look to just hand it off to the running back. So let me just do this again. And what you're going to see, they bite down. You just press nothing on your controller, hand it off to the running back, and you can see you can still turn that into a really nice positive amount of yards. The other thing that you will see is you will see players literally start dragging other players over here, and they will manually go play this. If you see that, again, you're just going to say, all right, I'm just going to hand it off. I'm just going to press nothing on the controller, and we get a better blocking than that normally. But then you're just going to hand it off to the running back. But you will absolutely see that happen. Now, the third and final option here is the read key and then keeping it with your quarterback. Now, I'm here to tell you that this is technically an option because sometimes you can keep it with the quarterback and turn it into meaningful yards. But for whatever reason, this year's game seems to sometimes just bug out. And let me just do this here where I'm going to play option running back here. The defender will stand up, and I'm going to keep it with the quarterback by holding down the A button on Xbox, the X button on PlayStation. But for whatever reason, like the defender will just still be there, even if I play option running back. But the moral of the story is you don't really want to do that for 2 reasons anyway. Number 1, you don't want to get your quarterback hit a lot. But number 2, most good players have their RPO settings set to play quarterback pretty much every time. So my suggestion would be either hit the RPO or just hand it off to the running back, especially because the running back or the running game is very good this year. And this RPO itself is just a nightmare to defend. So that is the most annoying RPO in the game right now. Now this is the double streak glitch, and it's going to be a free 1-play touchdown against any cover 3 defense in Madden 27. I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. So the play is PA wide receiver cross from the formation tight doubles. And we're going to run this with the ball on a hash mark. It actually needs to be on a hash mark. and our running back and tight end need to be the wide side of the field. So here's what the play art looks like naturally. And first, I need to show you what doesn't work because it's important to understanding the glitch part of this play. So what we're going to do is we're going to put our tight end on a corner route, and then we're going to streak one of our solo side or our short side receivers. So I'm going to put Y on a streak. Now what you're going to see is this deep middle third right here. When we snap the football, he's going to be able to play center field, and essentially he's going to be able to make a play on this receiver when we try to go for the one play touchdown. But if we make one quick little change, again, put the tight end on a corner out, we'll streak Y, but we'll also streak the X receiver. This again, here's the double streak, right? This is why we call it the double streak glitch. Now, I want you to pay attention to this deep middle third in the middle of the field. When we snap the football, eventually he's going to get hyper drawn to that double streak, and it's going to leave this receiver completely wide open if you don't red catch it for an easy one play touchdown. And that is very, very important to making sure that this gets wide open. So again, you see we snapped the football. In the previous play, he played center field. In fact, he even edged towards this guy. But now, because there's two receivers running here, he's going to pay all of his attention over there, leaving this receiver completely wide open if you don't drop the football for an easy one play touchdown. Now let's take this scheme into an online head-to-head game so you can see it in action and see how you can run it as well. Okay, we get the ball first, but yes, I'm using the Eagles and I'm playing with the Bucs offensive playbook and game plan here, but still, I think the Bucs as a team, not as good this year, but the playbook is absolutely phenomenal. Looks like we might be coming out in cover 3 to get started here. We'll see though, might be man. You see a lot of people in man defense this year. I think it's just kind of gonna be the meta to get the year started. But here we've just got the little wheel route. We'll take our free, 7-8 yards here, 8 yards. Here, it looks like he's in a cover 3 again. Could be man. I also don't know if we're getting blitzed here or not, but we're gonna go for the bomb. We got him. Green caught it. But not, I think, what, Jalen Hurts just not have the arm to get that there? That was wild. Wait, and if not, we hit it right away. And again, just right away, we got him. And we're picking up an easy 10 yards, and now we are inside the 10. Have a hard flat out there. That would be my guess. Nope, still no hard flat, just a touchdown. All right, so 7-0, good start. In my opinion, just kind of get the best blitz in the game, and then we need to be able to defend the run a little bit better. I mean, holy moly, we let him just gash us there with a simple under center dive. So we'll have to do something about that. Yeah, nothing there. Good D. We're going to guard anything over the middle. All right. Did we hit him as he caught that, or did he just red catch it? We got to go get to the running back here. Oh, no. He threw it right at our curl flat. Okay. See if he blocks. He does block. We just got to take anything kind of over the middle here. Yeah, good defense. Match isn't going to guard this, buddy. So good gain again. Nope, just going to keep giving this to us. We'll take it. Predicting hard flat over there again. And good dot. And dot. Okay, good yards, good yards. I'm gonna take anything from the inside here. He's got nothing. I can't believe he completed that. Good D. He was going for it. I mean, my defenders just ran into each other there, but whatever. We got the knockout. Yeah, good D. To hit us with man just one time. Good dot. Oh, I had him. Shoot. Shoot. I just hit the wrong button. I had the wheel route in the back of the end zone just for a touchdown. I just literally hit the wrong button. All right. And he scores on it. It's man. Three is not easy this year either. These are definitely not gimmies. But we nailed that one. All right, 17-7. No, we're not gonna run the football. Keep getting caught on the defensive line. DK Metcalf keeps winning over there. We're just gonna have to go and put our purples on to his side. It's a double side every time. That should get knocked out. Yep. Good D. God, I switched to the wrong side there. Wow. What is my user doing? Is it you got your back turned? You can't pick it off this year? I mean, ugh. Yeah, good D. Game, just sitting in man now. Good yards. Wow, good throw, Jalen Hurts. Vert or something like that. 3rd and inches. I mean, just nobody in the middle of the field there. We'll take that. Oh, I red caught it. It was a touchdown. Just no way this gets played. All right, 4th and goal on the 1-inch line. He's literally the exact same defense. All right, touchdown. Yell at him. I think he's had enough. GG's.